Good. Now look at that question. That point. We are being told that show that 1 plus 1 plus root 5 over 3 minus root 5 can be written in the form of a plus root b, where a and b are the integers. Now, for us to deal with this question here, you see, just I've placed my book in horizontal way so that at least I can show you how to calculate it. Now, look at that question. How can we calculate that question to be written in the form of a, to be written in the formula a plus root b, where a and b are the integers. So, look at that question. Look at that question. Now, at this point here, show that 1 plus root 5 over 3 minus root 5 can be written in the formula of a plus root, where a and b are the integers. Now, for us to deal with this question here, we need to write it down. First of all, whereby we are given 1 plus root 5 over 3 minus root 5. Now, in this question, we have the numerator and we have the denominator. Okay? Now, when we have the numerator and we have the denominator, the first thing we do here, we need to deal with the numerator first. Then we look at the conjugate of this number, whereby now, when we are given 1 plus root that's one root 5 over 3 minus root 5, we need to look at the conjugate of this number. The conjugate of this number, so that we at least we can rationalize the denominator. The conjugate of this number is 3 plus root 5. The same conjugate is now what we are going to multiply on the numerator side. That is 3 plus root 5. Okay. Now, in this question, when we have that way, we need now to multiply it. We start with the numerator, and then we come to the denominator. Okay. Now, we need to calculate the numerator. The numerator it is now 1 plus root 5 and 3 plus root 5. That's the numerator. Now, let me open the bracket of this one, or let me simplify it. That's 1 into 3 plus root 5 plus root 5 into 3 plus root 5. That's the first step we do there. So the next step, it will be now 1 times 3, that is 3, let me open the bracket, plus 1 times root 5, that is now root 5, plus root 5 times 3, that is 3 root 5, plus, remember at this point the way we do it, I need to show you something. When we multiply root 5 times square root of 5, this is the same as the square root of 25. Okay? When we have the square root of 25, now let me correct the like terms here. That is now 3 plus root 5 plus root 5. At this point here, now I need to show you on this side. Root 5 plus 3 root 5. Root 5 plus root 5. This one is the same as we can say let root 5 be a. So here it will be now a plus 3a, which is going to be a plus 3a, that is 4a. Okay, now the answer here, when we add root 5 plus 3 root 5, it will be now 4 root 5 plus the square root of 25 here, remember, it is 5. Okay, and let us continue. Then this point here now it will be 3 plus 5. I add this one and this one here. 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 here, it is going to be 8 plus 4 root 5. Okay, that's the first thing now we have done. It will be now 8 plus 4 root 5. So from there, I have completed what we call the numerator. Now the next thing I need to look at it is the denominator, whereby now the denominator we are having 3 minus root 5 and 3 plus root 5. So at this point here, I do the same thing. I need to open the bracket where I need to multiply, that is 3 into 3 plus root 5, then negative root 5 into 3 plus root 5. Okay, so the next step here we need to do is that now we open the bracket whereby 3 times 3, that is 9, plus 3 times root 5, that is 3 root 5, minus root 5 times root 3, that is 3 square root of 5, minus and positive. Now when we multiply minus and positive, it will give us negative. Root 5 times the square root of 5, that is the square root of 25. I already did it here and how to do it. Then the next step from here, it is going to be now to correct the like terms. Remember, it is now 9 minus the square root of 25 is 5. And then 3 square root of 5 minus 3 the square root of 5. These two here, they will give us 0. Now we are going to remain with 9 minus 5, that is 4. Now already we have simplified the numerator and we have simplified the denominator. Now let us numerator over denominator. Numerator we are having 8 plus 4 root 5 over 4 denominator. Now at this point here, because we have the same denominator, now it will be 8 over 4 plus 4 root 5 over 4. Now 4 goes here, 4 goes here, 2. 4 goes to 4, that is 1. Now we made the answer to be 2 plus root 5. And that is the answer there. Let us look at the next question. Now the next question here, we are being told that write as a single fraction in its simplest form. You need to write that one as a single fraction in its simplest form. Now how can we do that question? That's now we need that to look at. Now we need to write that question in the simplest form. I hope now you have seen that question. Write as a single fraction in its simplest form. Now, how can we write that question in its simplest form? Now let us start with 7 over x minus 3 minus 5 over x plus 2. Okay, this one here we need to write it as its simplest form. How can we write that equation as its simplest form? As a fraction. Now, the first thing we do here in this question is we need to find the LCM of the denominator, the LCM of these two. Now, the LCM of that one, it will be now x minus 3. Just I need to put it into bracket and the x plus 2. Okay? When we multiply these two here, now x minus 3 and x plus 2 goes to this one, that is x plus. Now it will be 7 into x plus 2 minus this one goes here, that is 5. This one will cancel, it will remain 5 into bracket x minus 3. Okay? Now, at this point here, we need to calculate. So, let me open the bracket of this one here. It will be what? 7 times x, it will be now 7x plus 7 times 2, that is 14 minus 7 times 5, that is 5x. Now, minus 5 times minus 3. Remember, minus 5 times minus 3, that is plus 15. Over. This one here, you need the denominator to be the same. I don't want to simplify it further. That is now x minus 3, x plus 2. So, let me correct the like terms here. That is now 7x minus 5x plus 14 plus 15 over x minus 3, x plus 2. Okay? The next thing from there, it is going to be 7x minus 5x, that is 2x plus 29 over x minus 3, x plus 2. And that is the answer. Now we have changed this one into this single fraction in its simplest form. The next question we need to look at is question number 2, which says that 3x plus 7 over 4 plus 2 over x minus 3. Look at that one. How can we do it? How can I do it? Okay. This one here, it will be now what? Now to simplify this one to its simplest form. That's now we need to find the LCM of this one. For us to find the LCM of this one, it's going to be the LCM of this one now, that is 4 into bracket x minus 3. Okay, because 4 times this one, that's the LCM of it. Then 4 goes to 4 into x minus 3 how many times? That's now we cancel that one, we remain with 3x plus 7 x minus 3. Okay, plus remember we have another one here, that is now this one we cancel that one, we remain with 4 times 2. Okay, so I need to open the bracket of this side here. I need to open this one, I need to simplify it further. Now it will be 3x into x minus 3, okay, plus 7 into x minus 3 plus 8, because this 4 times 2 we get it is 8 over this one. Now it is going to be, I think let this remain the way it is, that is 4 into x minus 3. Then let me open the bracket of this side. That's now 3x times this one, it is going to be, that is 3x squared minus 9x plus Remember the 7 times x, that is 7x minus 21 plus 8 over this 2 here, that is 4x minus 12. Let's have simplified it further. The next step we do here, let me calculate the like terms now. It will be 3x squared minus 9x plus 7x, that's minus 2x minus 21 plus 8, that is going to be minus 13 over 4x minus 12. And that's the answer. Yeah, and that is the answer.